is a business incubator accelerator for Khmer women in Cambodia. All of our programming is delivered by Khmer women in Khmer language. And we have a special focus on working with the vast majority of entrepreneurs in Cambodia, which are women-led micro to small enterprises. So around 90% of the economy is estimated to be informal in Cambodia. So most of the businesses that we work for are not only led by women, but they tend to be micro-sized with less than 10 employees and operating within the informal economy. Next slide, please. So under the AWEF program, the problem that we've identified is similar to many others that I'm sure we've all identified across our sector, is a lack of investment readiness support for women-led enterprises, a perceived lack of women-led SMEs, and a perceived lack of women entrepreneurs in general. Limited investment sizes in Cambodia and in Asia. Many, in Cambodia in particular, I'm not as familiar with other countries, but investment sizes tend to start at $250,000 to $500,000, which within the sector that we're working in is just a kind of unnecessary amount for kind of small to growing enterprises. Most women do need a lower investment amount. Perceived lack of investment opportunities, and as I said previously, a largely informal economy. So the investment readiness program that we've had the opportunity to pilot under AWEF has been working with 8 women-led ventures that applied for the program, stating that they were actively seeking investment, and they come from across different sectors. But to give you an idea of kind of where we're coming from with this number, we have around 350 graduates of incubator and accelerator programs, which are all 6 to 7 months long, since 2015. And of those graduates, and from a lot of advertising of this program, we have just a handful of women that we've been supporting over the past kind of 9-10 months. Or year, I should say, sorry, we're in August now. Many of the participants in this program, most of them have actually completed a SHE accelerator program already. So they already have a level of training and support in scaling up their ventures. Alongside the program for the entrepreneurs, we've also been working with other project team members and consultants based around the region in Asia and Australia to build a network of investors that may be interested in working with some of these entrepreneurs or have shown an interest in flexible investment opportunities or actively seeking women-led ventures to support. Next slide, please. In terms of promoting a gender inclusive ecosystem within Cambodia, what we've found is that there really needs to be more of an understanding of entrepreneurs' needs. And a lot of these things that I've stated here, they seem pretty basic, but we do continuously come up against this real lack of understanding around the business environment that entrepreneurs, and particularly women entrepreneurs, actually operating within, and the lack of formal structures are in place and structures that are enabling for them to be able to move into the formal economy, for example. We've realized that we need to educate both entrepreneurs but also investors in understanding the expectations of each other. So, for example, working with women entrepreneurs to help them understand that they're not necessarily entitled to investment just because they're at a certain size or they have certain needs. They really need to have certain things in place before approaching an investor. And also working with investors to try to help them understand where the environment that a lot of entrepreneurs are coming from. Looking for flexible financing opportunities and ones that may be more tailored towards women, such as revenue share opportunities, for example. And the biggest opportunity we've had is this being able to focus on learning through this project. So what does it take? How many hours do we need to put in? How much support do women need to get to a point where they are, quote unquote, investment ready, and what entrepreneurs are looking for?